Shalom to everyone. Our weekly Parsha is Beshalach, and let's focus on few verses. And let's already start with in chapter 16, verse 22. Vayahi bayom hashishi lakdu lachem mishne shnei haomer la'echad vayavu kol nesiyei hayada vayagidu leMoshe. So on the sixth day they gathered double the amount of food, 2 omers for each. When all the chieftains of the community came and told to Moshe. So about this verse, it's very important because they get everyday manna, food, and nowadays because it's on the sixth day, like for Shabbat they have 2, and that is the reason today why he have 2 challah, what we're eating on Shabbat. This is symbolizing the manna, and that is the reason why we're eating this 2. This is like a highlight of the Shabbat. So they had twice much food than the other days. And the next verse, so they told to Moses, and the next verse is 23. Vayomer el alechem hu asher diber Adonai Shabbaton Shabbat kodesh la Adonai machar et asher tofu efu ve'et asher tava shalu bashelu ve'et kol haodef hanichu lachem lemishmeret ad haboker. So he said to them, this is what the Lord means. Tomorrow is a day of rest, a holy Shabbat of the Lord. Bake what you would bake, and boil what you would not boil, and all that is left put aside to be kept until morning. Let's go into a little bit in commentaries. Rashi also say, like, whatever you wish to bake in the oven, bake today. All that you will need for 2 days, and what you require to boil with water, boil today. The expression bake it after it applies to bed, and the expression boiling to it's for the cooked dish. So as now also today, when we have Shabbat, then we prepare before, and on Shabbat we not cook. We maybe just put the plata to keep it warm, but we not do any cooking on this day. Ibn Ezra and said to them, God has already told me that you are obligated to rest tomorrow and not to do any work, including the preparation of food, for tomorrow is the Shabbat day unto the Lord. This is God's day, because also we know Hashem also rested for all his work on the 7th day, when he, in the beginning we say in Bereshit. We find the same with regard to Shabbatic year. Then shall the land keep a Shabbat unto the Lord. As we now have the Shemitah year also, the land have to rest, as now in Israel we see. And as he said about the manna on Shabbat, like they will not fall, then people should prepare everything for Shabbat, because the Shabbat is the rest day, is the holy day. And as we see also like verse 26, Sheshet Yomim Tilketuhu Uvayom Hashavi Shabbat Lo Yihyebo. So 6 days you should gather it, on the 7th day the Shabbat day will be known, so there will be nothing. And then the verse 27, Veyahi Bayom Hashvi Yatsu Min Ha'am Vilkot Velo Matzau. So yet some of the people went out on the 7th day together, but they found nothing. So we see from here they still went out, they didn't have enough olive, like what Moshe said, and Hashem said to Moshe about it. They were like these people, and how we say also Meklita de Rabbi Ishmael. And it was on the 7th day that they went off the people together, and they did not find. So these were the faithless of Israel, who didn't have enough faith. They still had to work on it. And the next pasuk, 28. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe ad ana me'antem lishmor mitzvotai ve'torotai. And the Lord said to Moshe, how long will you all refuse to obey my commandments and my teachings? Because you see, like, got angry, and how long I'm gonna obey not accept my commandments. And the commentary about Sforno, it's very, very important about the Shabbat. So Moshe should have told the people that even gathering up manna was considered a forbidden activity on the Shabbat. That one doing this was considered as if he had harvested it, cut it on the Shabbat. It's also forbidden. Not only that, he would also become guilty for transporting it from the public domain to the private domain. And there is no eruv, we shouldn't carry anything. Another one of the 39 categories of activities on the Shabbat which are disallowed. So we have 39 malacha on Shabbat, which we shouldn't do. Malacha shouldn't do any work. 29. Reu ki Adonai natan lachem hashabat al kein hu noten lachem bayom hashishi lachem יומיים שבו איש תחתיו על יצא איש מקדמו ביום השביעי. So mark that the Lord has given you the Shabbat, therefore he gives you 2 days food on the 6th day. Let everyone remain where he is. Let no one leave his place on the 7th day. So everyone should stay there. As you know, like on Shabbat we shouldn't leave a place like 200 cubits, which is like 1.2 kilometer. But in the city is different. It's like where is the city border? It's like from there. And the row, like try and understand. That is also very important. And like someone keeps the Shabbat, if you're like the Judaism not out like just to keeping all the laws and you don't know why you're keeping all these things, we should understand everything. Why we have this holiday, the Shabbat, and all the other mitzvot what we do. And as for also say that the Shabbat regulation are not merely prohibition, etc. But first and foremost, the Shabbat is a gift from Hashem. Do you give for you exclusively something God need not give to any other nation? It's like a very unique thing, because Hashem gives only for the Jews the Torah, and only the Shabbat also give only for the Jews. And finish now with verse 30. Veishbetu ha'am bayom hashvi. So the people remained inactive on the 7th day. So as we see, they became inactive, and also Ibn Ezra, so the people rested. Scripture tells us from that day on, no man went out Shabbat together. Wish everyone Shabbat Shalom.